Three big reasons why I travel so much, or why I enjoy traveling, why.
To start with, let's take a filterless photo and make weird faces like we didn't know we would be in these places.
How different people live, what they eat, how they dress, what kind of dance they do, what kind of life they live, how poor or rich they are, what kind of houses do they live in, is that country safe or not. You learn so many things. A lot of people on my channel ask me, Sabi, why do you travel so much? Currently I'm in Mexico City, which is in Mexico. I'm pretty sure it's very evident. A lot of people ask me, Sabi, why do you travel so much? Why do I not see you in Toronto or India, wherever like your base is often? Why do you keep traveling? And I'll tell you three big reasons why I travel so much, or why I enjoy traveling, why I kind of, for now, have chosen a nomadic life. Reason number one, which is probably the most important reason for me. When I die, I don't want to have any regrets. I don't want to die thinking that, you know what, I didn't even see the world. दुनिया नहीं देखी. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be on my deathbed and be like, shit, I could have seen. You know, I've traveled so much in the last 3 years, almost like 30 to 40 countries, that if I die tomorrow, at least this will be one less regret I will have, which is that I did not travel. I did not see the world. I didn't see what the world has to offer. So that's the reason number one. Reason number two is you have stories. Whenever guys I travel, wherever I travel, I now meet people from different parts of the world. My roommate in the hostel where I'm staying right now, and I'll make another video about why I sometimes stay in a hostel. I don't always stay in a hostel, but sometimes I stay in a hostel. Sometimes, when I feel like, when I'm slightly low on cash. But my roommate in the hostel, when I met him today, I'm like, hey man, where you from? Kahan se ho aap? And he said, oh, I'm from Poland. And I said, wow, man, I want to live in Warsaw. I loved the city. He's like, have you been there? I'm like, yeah. I met a girl in plane a few days ago and I asked her, where are you from? She said, I'm from Argentina. I'm like, wow, Buenos Aires is one of my favorite cities. It's so beautiful. I met somebody from Philippines very recently when I was in San Francisco, and he asked me for an address, and I'm like, where are you from, buddy? He's like, I'm from Philippines. I'm like, whoa, really? I'm like, I love living in Makati, which is like a very popular upscale area in Manila. And he's like, wow, what are you talking about? Come with me. Let's go and enjoy with my buddies. So, you know, just because I've traveled so much and I've been to these countries, I have stories. I can tell them I went to your place, I went to your country, and I've seen how it is. And trust me, when you do that, when you tell somebody that you've been to their country, they feel really special. They feel that you spent the money and the time to visit their homeland. The third and the final reason, which is also a big enough reason, it's just that it's not the biggest reason why I'm in a hurry to see the whole world. The third reason is that you experience different cultures. You get to know how people in different parts of the world live. You get to know how people in different parts of the world eat.
Wait a minute!
People in different parts of the world sleep, or they all sleep the same, I'm pretty sure. But how they dress, how they dance, what their culture is, so many different things about them you learn only when you actually get there. And in many of the cities that I've been to, I've lived for almost like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You know why? Because you don't get to know the city within a day or two. You have to stay there for an extended period of time to start understanding the vibe. You get to know the culture. And you know, one thing that I've realized after traveling so much is that no matter where we are, no matter how different we are, no matter how different food we eat, no matter how different our dance is, no matter how different our culture is, no matter how different our language is,
Tourist? Paseo. Vacaciones.
we're all somewhere kind of the same. We all kind of desire the same things. We all desire to have fun. We all desire to be healthy and fit. And we all desire to be rich and have great families. No matter we all are, guys, we're all striving for the same thing, is what I've learned. In a way, it has made my life slightly boring because I'm like, ab main kahan jaun? Where do I go now to experience something new? I've kind of like seen almost everything. Anyways, I'm not going to stop my journey here. There's so much more to see, there's so much more to experience, and there's so little time. Because you just don't know when that guy up there is going to say, hey man, I need you up there. You need it there. So for those of you that can travel, for those of you that make enough money, for those of you that have remote jobs, don't spend your life just staying in one city. Go see the world and travel. I'm going to make another video about how to travel for cheap, okay? How to stay in hostels, how to find cheap flights. I'm going to make another video on that. For today, this will be it. If you're new to the channel, guys, subscribe to the channel. Aur ab kyun subscribe karoge? I don't know. If you don't want to, don't do it. But if you do it, you'll be a part of my world. You'll be a part of the Slice of Sabby, where I share bite-sized slices of my life and help you guys learn something new so that you can live the life of your dreams as well, and you can do things that come from your gut and not what the world tells you. With that, I'm going to sign off. This is Sabby BG saying
Never left.
salute from Mexico City in Mexico. Have a good night. Buenos dias.
And the best part of having